Hello and a very warm welcome. Baku F1 Memories, Baku Grand Prix this weekend. This is a feature we're going to be doing on Thursdays. Memories of Baku every weekend, say it's Spain, Monaco, memories on Thursday. Saturday qualifying reaction, Sunday race reaction, and then driver ratings. Baku, been on the calendar since 2016. 2016 we have Nico Rosberg won the race. Perez has got on the podium twice round this circuit. The first year, Rosberg, Vettel, Perez. Second year was Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo. 2017 was that crazy race. And then 2018 was Lewis Hamilton. Raikkonen, Perez, Ricciardo, Bottas, Stroll, wasn't it? Lance Stroll gets a podium. I mean, where do you start with a Baku Grand Prix? Every single race seems to be epic. 2016 was a shitter. 2017 and 2018, arguably the race of the season. Baku, I mean, shouldn't create. I mean, we go to Baku. The F1 drivers turn into rookies. They turn into F2 drivers. It's just pure, utter craziness. And everyone turns into a newbie, it seems. This circuit produces rookies shining. Perez twice on the podium. Lance Stroll on the podium before. I mean, if we look at 2017, you have Daniel Ricciardo overtakes 3 cars to win the race. Unbelievable. Valtteri Bottas passes Stroll literally down the pit straight with probably the closest ever finish. Stroll gets a podium. Lance Stroll. Safety cars, red flags. Hamilton's headrest comes loose. Vettel runs into the back of Hamilton. He gets a 10-second penalty. And then his engineer comes on the radios. 10-second penalty, Sebastian, for dangerous driving. And then he literally has to cheat to come on the radio and say, when did I do dangerous driving? Maybe when you ran into the back of him and pulled alongside him and hit him, you German numpty. I mean, that was shocking. Still to this day, he should have been disqualified for that. I honestly don't know how he didn't get disqualified for that. It's just rookies shining. Perez on the podium, Stroll crashes. I mean, Raikkonen's had a couple of incidents with Ocon last year. Red Bulls crashing into each other. Red flags, safety cars. 99% chance the safety car will be out this weekend. Vettel road rage, we've covered that. Red Bull last year. They touched like 5 or 6 times. It was inevitable they were going to crash. The best they could get was 4th. They didn't call team orders when they actually should have called team orders. They end up crashing, losing a load of points. Magnussen nearly puts Gasly in the wall twice last year. Unbelievable by the Dane. But he'll keep on doing it. Till someone says something to him. My phone's going off if you can hear that, but I'm not answering it. I'm committed to this video. Fuck the phone. Magnussen. I mean, till someone says something about it, he'll keep doing it. Bottas loses the race. We saw Vettel go for the dive bomb last year. He goes down to about 4th place. Bottas is leading, runs over a bit of debris. He gets a puncture, he's out the race. Hamilton gets a lucky win. And it just creates absolute carnage. I can't believe Sergio Perez has been on the podium twice in the Force India. There'll be a shock this weekend. Someone on the podium who you wouldn't expect. And I would not be surprised if it was Sergio Perez. He is hugely underrated, never given credit for his performances. 8 or 9 podiums in mid-table cars that should be never near the podium. And yeah, I mean, it's just for it being on the calendar so short, it's produced carnage. I mean, you've got, is it the longest back straight in F1? Quite possibly. I mean, we've had action down into there. There's another opportunity through the left-hander. Another opportunity down into there. That's where, was it Reich? I mean, there was carnage last year. We have Fernando Alonso literally 2 punctures, brings it back to the pits, gets home in 8th place. World class performance. Then you've got another DRS zone. Out the left-hander, open the DRS. Another overtaking opportunity. That's where Kimi Räikkönen and Ocon hit. Then, another left-hander. Tight and twisty street circuit. Room for no mistakes. Hulkenberg has got a pretty poor record round there. Hit the wall twice in Baku. And then you pull it over to the right side, you got another left-hander, then the tight right, then you're up through the sector, then right into the tunnel. Now, we're going to see it one year, someone goes down the inside, well, it's not a tunnel, it's a castle, isn't it? Someone's going to risk a move down into there one time, and they're going to block the track. Through, you can't go 2 cars wide in there, you go through the castle, up the hill, right-hander, quick left-hander, flat out, left, and then into where nearly an aeroplane accident last year between the 2 Toro Rossos in Gasly and Hartley, through the left-hander, through the next section, left-hander again, and then critical to get a good exit out for the long straight, down, left, right, and then the long straight, open the DRS, overtaking, carnage, crashes, safety cars, red flags. Baku seems to produce world-class races. First section, good for overtaking. Second section, you're never overtaking in the month of Sundays. Third section, critical to get a good exit out onto the back straight. I'm knackered now. That was a long track guide. Arguably is the longest track in it, Baku. Up there with Spa. Crazy. Lance Stroll on the podium. Wow. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see a Perez podium. Maybe a Nico Hulkenberg finally to get that podium. There'll be a shock because it's Baku. It produces mayhem, carnage. The Formula 1 drivers, the most talented drivers, turn into rookies and newbies round Baku. Just produces world-class racing. I think we've got 20 turns round Baku. We've got 51 laps. And for me, 2017, probably race of the season. 2018, unbelievable racing. The way Ricciardo won that race in 2017, down the inside, past 3 cars, world-class move by the smiling assassin dive bomber. But hopefully Leclerc's got a great record round here. Hopefully he can win that race. He should have won in Bahrain. But going into this weekend, Mercedes 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. I don't like this week break though. I wish it was back-to-back races, but obviously Hamilton lucky win, and then China doesn't seem ages ago now. China, like going into China, you're thinking Ferrari on top, but no. I'm just going to type something in here. The China 2019. Can we get it up while we're live? I wanted to get the full classified results up, but Lewis Hamilton, the championship leader, going into this one. Let's see if we can get the results up. Lewis Hamilton, Bottas. So it has, every race has been a Mercedes 1-2, hasn't it? I was thinking I was going mad then, but it is. I mean, Ferrari, they need to really win at Baku. They really need to get their title aspirations back into the mix. 28th of April, race starts at 1:10 UK time. China, Hamilton. Australia was Bottas. Bahrain was Hamilton. I want to see it. I expect a world-class race at Baku, honestly. Ricciardo finally got points. Hulkenberg, he seems to struggle at this track, big time. Maybe, you never know. Baku's so carnage, maybe we could see a Red Bull victory. It just produces mayhem. But as a neutral F1 fan, you would want to see Ferrari win this weekend to get back in the title race, stop the Mercedes 1-2 dominance. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Force India on the podium. Maybe Williams have a chance to score points because we know how carnage this race is. If they can keep it clean, they could even scrape into the points if there's that many retirements. Honestly, not even joking. Sauber, Raikkonen's been so consistent. Giovinazzi needs to get his finger out, getting them points. Albon, he was sensational in China. Kvyat back to his old self. He could do with a good weekend. McLaren, tough weekend for them in China. Not their fault. They need to get back on the points. Sainz has had a shocker. Sainz 100% needs to get in the points. Retirement. It's just not good. Not good for Sainz. Obviously, last race out wasn't his fault, but it's a tough one for Carlito. Who else have we missed? We've covered Sauber, we've covered Toro Rosso, Haas F1, Grosjean. 11th, Winnie was all over Albon. He hasn't scored any points this season. It's a tough one for Roman. DNF. That's China. So Roman, he was close to getting in the points, wasn't he? But not in the end. Norris did a sensational job. I can't wait for this weekend, honestly. Cannot wait. Baku seems to produce world-class racings. This is Baku F1 Memories. Look out for qualifying reaction on Saturday. Race reaction on Sunday. Qualifying finishes, I react. Race finishes, I react. And then driver ratings for the Baku Grand Prix. Can't wait. So, little video, memories of this track. Unbelievable. We've only seen 3 races round this track, but we've got a lot of history already. It's absolutely carnage. It just produces brilliance. So, Baku F1 Memories done. We'll be doing Spain F1 Memories continuing on. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. A huge weekend for Scuderia Ferrari. They really need to win a race. Get back in that title fight. Otherwise, it's going to be a Mercedes dominant season once again. Adios.